Hi, I'm Kelly, and these are my sisters Nancy and Karen. We love to travel, but, you know, the lockdown has put a hiatus on travel. So for Christmas this year, we are doing Vlogmas this year.
So join us every day this month up until Christmas as we try treats from around the world.
And bake different countries' traditional Christmas goodies.
And make Christmas crafts.
With Christmas crafts.
Yeah.
And talk to people from all over the world. We're so happy you're joining us. Merry Christmas!
Merry Christmas!
It's Christmas in the Caribbean! So guess where we're going today?
To Mexico City.
We're going to the Caribbean! And look what I got. I have sunglasses, and guess where they're going?
On the pineapple.
A pineapple! Isn't that hilarious? There, he's too cool. And we got candy canes that are pink and pastel. Isn't that pretty?
Yeah.
Put some on the tree. Have it right there.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll put them on the tree. Have an idea. We're going to make these candy canes. But we're going to make these candy canes look like flamingos. You know those pink things? Won't that be cute?
Oh gosh, I brought the Caribbean food, but it is so cold out there.
Wow.
Wow. Okay, so boy, I'm making a mess. They gave us some solo cups and some plantain lime chicken.
I like lime chicken.
I like lime
is
chicken
so
too,
good.
but this is chips.
Got some
Yeah.
chips.
And then we got some
We got some coconut water. Sweet.
messy. Okay. Curry chicken.
Oh, some curry chicken.
Oh.
And it's warm in here now. And then we've got some. I think this must be the jerk chicken.
Jerk chicken.
Ooh, look, you made that.
I did. Look, I made the bread.
I'm guessing some kinds of spicy beans and rice. Some kind of Caribbean slaw, and some coconut water. All right, Nancy, do you want a snowman plate or a Christmas tree? You want the Christmas tree? You want a snowman or Christmas?
I'll take a snowman. Thank you.
As will I. You want to pour?
Sure. We have some coconut water. I have never tried this before, so let's start off with some coconut water.
Well, glass. This is just to taste
We're just
it.
going to taste it and see what it tastes like.
This is what's
Inside
here.
of this.
Listen.
Oh my.
Hear that water? That's what this is. This is like Gilligan's Island when they crack it open and drink the water.
Yeah.
That's what this is.
Oh.
Water.
There's Alan.
Yeah, Gilligan's Island.
Gilligan's
Sounds
Island.
just like that. That's what we're about to drink.
Oh my.
All right. Ready? One,
1, 2,
two,
3.
3.
Wow, that is
It's not bad.
super coconutty.
If I was, I don't like coconut. But if I was stranded on a deserted island and there was no other
Yeah, that'd be pretty
liquid,
good.
I'd be
Did
drinking
you get
that.
coconut bits? I got coconut
No,
bits
I
in
didn't get
mine.
coconut bits. Maybe we're supposed to shake it.
I don't know. I have coconut bits in mine.
You like it? She likes it. She's drinking it down. Yeah? You like yours?
Yeah.
Yeah?
See?
Oh, wow. You actually had full-on coconut in yours. Scale of 1 to 10.
Good.
Good. Scale of 1 to 10, this is good.
This is, it's okay. You may say it 10, but your face says otherwise.
It's about a 5.
What happened?
You just saw that in the 8? We're in well, let's try this food.
All right, plate her up.
Well, we have some jerk
I'm
chicken.
gonna do a little rice.
Okay.
Here's some slaw. I bet it's not like any slaw you've ever tried.
Here we have some slaw and here.
Here's some jerk chicken.
Hey, I want
You wanted what? A chicken one?
Yeah.
And oh, we haven't done the curry.
I did.
There you go.
Here, go chicken.
Thank you.
This is yummy.
Doesn't it?
It does look yummy. So for the Caribbean, we have Jamaican food. Karen went up to
By research, where I had my back surgeries in
went
the
up
city.
and got some Jamaican food, and I made some Trinidad sweetbread and some Barbados sweetbread. But we're gonna start off with our meal first, even though I would rather go for dessert
Of
first.
course. That looks fantastic. Okay,
All right.
which one are we gonna try first? We're gonna try them all together or just eat
Good.
We're gonna try the rice first.
rice first?
Okay. Just red beans and rice.
That's not bad.
That's pretty good.
And then there comes the heat.
I have no heat.
I have heat. Maybe I got it mixed with my slaw. But that slaw is spicy. Try the slaw.
Yeah, let's try the slaw.
I don't know what it is, but here we go.
I love that.
That's good. There's the heat. No heat for you, heat for me. I'm a wimp. I should open the chicken milk. Karen really wants to be like chicken. Plantain chips with lime.
I'm gonna have another giant bite of this stuff because this, so far, is my favorite. Absolutely delicious.
I eat my chicken.
In a second. Nancy wants chicken next. Which one? This one or this one?
That one.
Alright, she wants to try the jerk chicken first.
Jerk chicken. Oh, are we not eating yet?
Some people are.
Hey.
Someone over here has to pick it off the bone. It's not very fun to do as such. So.
It's like a barbecue.
Okay,
Ready, set, go.
that's not bad.
Oh my word, y'all, that's delicious.
Yeah, I think it's brought napkins. Nancy's the only smart one.
You're kind of right here.
Or no. Look at fingers Kelly's doing a happy dance, so I think she really likes this.
Delicious. Curry might be hot. I'm ready.
Alright, try the curry. Also pretty good.
Well,
This whole video is going to be Kelly licking her fingers.
sorry.
Alright, the plantain chips.
So now we have a plantain chip. We're gonna
With
try
lime.
it with lime.
Okay, ready?
Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Alright, that's pretty good.
It is. How about we eat dessert?
How about dessert?
That was good.
Did you bring dessert plates?
I did not bring dessert plates. So Karen, I made you a bread that just has coconut flavor but doesn't have any of the coconut. Good morning. While Karen's up running errands and getting us some Jamaican jerk chicken, some Caribbean food, I'm going to make some Caribbean breads this morning. I'm making a Trinidad sweetbread and I'm going to make a Barbados sweetbread. I found a recipe for the Trinidad. It's Trinidad coconut bread, but I know Karen's not too keen on shredded coconut, so this recipe just has some coconut milk in it, and so it just has a flavor of coconut but not the actual texture of that shredded coconut. The Barbados bread has actual coconut in it, and I've always liked it. I don't think it's that bad. I've like at Halloween time is about the only time I ever really eat one of those mounds, Almond Joy mounds. I think y'all in Britain call them Bounty or something. but I'm okay with it. It's not bad. So it always feels like fall time for me when I eat coconut. I know, totally wrong and weird, but that's the only time I ever really eat it, is when you get those big bags of candy to pass out to all the kids that come by. I'm not eating them, right? No, not me. I find the Mounds and I'll eat those. They have is it Mounds have nuts? Almond Joys don't. Almond Joy has nuts. Mounds don't. So it's Almond Joys. I like Almond Joys. I'm not too fond of the Mounds. It's just plain old just coconut and chocolate. But I do like the Almond Joy that has the almond in it. I guess it does show up too at Easter time, not just fall Halloween time. It shows up at Easter as Easter grass. And the coconut shreds dyed green for Easter grass. But like I said, I'm not that opposed to real coconut, but Karen's, she kind of thinks it's disgusting. So we'll leave it out of her bread and we'll put it in mine. So let's get started. I'm gonna start with the sweetbread from Trinidad. It's the one that just has coconut milk in it and not the actual shredded coconut. I hate nutmeg. I'm not putting nutmeg in my stuff. I'll put cinnamon instead. There are two spices that I just don't like very much, and I think it's genetics because I know Mom didn't like it either. I am not fond, and it's probably a very unpopular opinion, but I feel that nutmeg goes a long way. I am not that fond of nutmeg, and not that this is in my recipe at all. Another spice that goes a very long way, and actually I'm kind of turned off by it, is rosemary. And I know lots of people love rosemary, but blech, I'm just not into rosemary. And as always, I will link the recipes that I found in the description below. First step is to grease the pans with oil. You want to make sure that bread comes out of your pans. Okay, I have the pans greased, and now I'm going to mix the dry ingredients and the fruit together in a bowl. It takes 3 cups of all-purpose flour, 1 tablespoon plus 1 teaspoon of baking powder, 1 teaspoon, half a teaspoon of salt, 1 teaspoon of ginger, and in lieu of nutmeg, I'm going to use some cinnamon. I know, not the same flavors at all, but I prefer cinnamon to nutmeg. I mean, come on, who doesn't just love a little more cinnamon? Oh, it smells so good too. Half a cup of raisins. All right, there's a half a cup of raisins. And then 1/4 cup of mixed fruit peel. And I cheated, and I just bought some candied fruit peel. I'm just gonna move this out of my way while I chop up some candied fruit peel. Of course you can use fresh. I just thought the candied peel might be fun. I have my heaping 1/4 cup of mixed fruit peel. Got that added. It calls for half a cup of currants, which is not something we have here in the States. Had to order them online. And my cherries. Chopped. I need to chop up my cherries. Alright, since I don't know where my half a cup is, I have 1/4 cup. And I'll just do this again. And there we go, and another 1/4 will make a half a cup. Go tell it on the mountain, over the hills and everywhere. Go tell it on the mountain that Jesus Christ is born. And then in my stand mixer, I'm going to cream together the butter and the sugar, and then one at a time add each egg. It calls for 2 eggs. So it calls for 1 stick of softened butter. It takes 1 cup and 1/4 of sugar. So let's cream these together. 1 cup and 1/4 cup. So now it calls for vanilla. Back 6, maybe 7 years ago, Karen went on a big Caribbean cruise with her best friend.
Hi Charlie, hi Mommy, hi Nancy, hi Kelly, bye-bye. I am talking paradise.
She brought me back the best vanilla I've ever had. I think it was St. Martin, the French side of St. Martin, not the Dutch side. And man, that was the best vanilla I ever had. I used that stuff up like crazy, but now we're down to the, you know, store-bought stuff instead of the St. Martin Caribbean delicious vanilla. It calls for a teaspoon. Okay, now I add this flour mixture. And then I just combine until it's well mixed. And then it calls for a spiced liquid. It calls for a cup of water, I'm trying to do this one right. It takes a cup of water, a stick of cinnamon, some cloves, and some bay leaves, and you cook that for 10 to 15 minutes until it's reduced by half, and then pop it into your mixture. Six whole cloves. 4 bay leaves. I always like to clean my workstation, or otherwise it looks like Karen was cooking. Okay, so it's reduced by half, and I'm going to pluck. I don't have a strainer. I guess I might, but this seems easier. I'm just going to pluck this stuff out and then add it to my mixture. It smells like Christmas. Now I add my little spiced water mix here into my dough. Mix that up. Okay, now I fill my 2 greased loaf pans with the dough, and we let it rest for 15 minutes while the oven preheats, and then we bake for about an hour and 20 minutes, and it's done when a butter knife comes out clean. Okay, now that it's rested for about 15 minutes, I'm going to pop it in a preheated 325-degree oven, and it bakes for an hour and 30 minutes. See you then. And while that one bakes, I'm going to go ahead and do the Barbados sweetbread that has the shredded coconut in it. So just like the last one, I put all my dry ingredients in a bowl, set aside, and then cream together the butter and the sugar. So let's go ahead and do that. So this one calls for 4 cups of flour, 4 teaspoons of baking powder, half a teaspoon of salt, calls for nutmeg, I don't do nutmeg, so I did cinnamon instead, half a teaspoon of ground cloves, 1 teaspoon of ginger, give it a little bit of a stir. There you go. Takes a whole cup of butter, so that's 2 sticks of butter, and then it takes a cup and a half of sugar. And we just cream these. Oh, looks good. Then it takes 3 eggs. You add 1 egg at a time and beat after each addition. And then you add a teaspoon of vanilla. And it takes 2 cups of milk, and you add a little bit of your flour mixture, a little bit of your milk, mix, and you just alternate this until you've got all your ingredients in it. It'll be a really liquidy batter. And then it takes, you could either put raisins or candied ginger. So I have some candied ginger, I'm gonna chop up. And it takes half a cup of candied ginger, 2 cups of coconut. Let's check the bread. Oh, that's looking good. And let's see if a butter knife inserted in comes out clean. And it does. So it is finished. Okay, let's chop up my candied ginger. Okay, let's see if we got half a cup here. Here we go, half a cup. 2 cups of coconut. And it takes a half a cup of cherries. Go tell it on the mountain, over the hills and everywhere. Go tell it on the mountain that Jesus Christ is born. When I was a seeker, I sought both night and day. Well, he showed me the way. Go tell it on the mountain, over the hills and everywhere. Go tell it on the mountain. All right, we got the cherries all cut up. Let's add those in. So then I pour these in 2 greased loaf pans and sprinkle a little more of that coconut on top and bake for about an hour at 350 degrees. And doesn't that look amazing? Okay, now I just add the batter to my greased pans. I put these in a 350 degree oven for an hour. Okay, there's the oven. Let's get the bread out. This other loaf was so huge, I had to go in for a little bit longer. Let's see if it's done. think it still needs a couple more minutes. But as soon as this is finished, I'll take this nice big loaf and the one with the cherries, and we'll go have that with our dinner. See you in just a second.
That's probably a good thing.
And
I'm not super fond of coconut.
That's all.
Yeah. Just cut that down. Oops, you knocked the sunglasses off again. Poor guy, I can't see anymore. Don't you want to eat the samples for you?
Oh, I'll just... Sure.
Right, because you have Elle.
Ah, what's so good?
I like it. Like that?
Okay. This one has coconut bits in it. All right.
Ready?
Ready?
Just around the bend. Look, here comes a holiday for a family and friends.
And of course, you can taste the coconut.
It's still good.
It's
just pretty.
It's good.
just around the bend.
Thank you, Kelly.
Thank you.
Thank you for getting the food. Well, guys, thanks for joining us when we went to
The Caribbean.
the Caribbean.
Amen.
And we'll see you next time. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
And I just keep
Merry
knocking
Christmas.
these over. Merry Christmas.
See you guys.
Bye. Do you remember when I told you we were making
Didn't win.
flamingos for the
Flamingo.
Caribbean? Here we go. We're going to make a flamingo. I already rolled a little beak. It's just the beak's gonna go on like so. And then you put on an eye and you put on a wing. So we're gonna make ourselves a flamingo candy cane. We ready?
Yeah.
All right. Put your beak on.
We're making penguins.
Flamingos. All right.
I broke it.
You broke your candy cane. Gonna add a bit of tape. And you put your eyes on.
They're right.
Put your other eye on.
We're Santa's little helpers, we make the wheels go round. Day and night, night and day, here in
right.
Christmas Town. We're Santa's little helpers, and it's us you wanna know.
So we've got part of the flamingo. Now we just need to put its wings on.
We make all the toys, the trinkets for the girls, and the trucks for the boys. We're Santa's little helpers, so we know every
Put
trick,
the tape
'cause we wrote the
on the candy cane.
old Saint Nick. It's a
No. Like that, always.
You like broke it?
Just get it on there, make sure the tape's on. Okay, then we're gonna put another wing on the flamingo. There you go. There's your flamingo. Look, Nancy made a flamingo, a candy cane flamingo. Isn't that cute?
It's so cute.
What is it called?
A flamingo.
A flamingo! Well, I'm gonna make mine real quick. And there's my flamingo.
Some might call us elves, but Santa's little helpers is what we call ourselves.
Ta-da!
We're Santa's little helpers.
Wow, thanks.
And if you want to know, there's There's nowhere else on earth that we would rather go. Santa's little helpers. Santa's little helpers. We're Santa's little helpers, and it's us you wanna know.